So the Broncos beat the Packers 34-26. You know, I actually thought it was a decent game.
Yeah, me too. So I will say, like, I'm not mad at how the Packers played. Like, I think the Packers played good football. Like, it wasn't like a total collapse or anything like that. When I look at it, there's just a few things that happen. And, you know, this is football. And, like, things happen outside of your control. Really, like, so there's two things that really changed the game. So the Packers, you know, after that long Josh Jacobs touchdown run, we're up by 9 and stop the Broncos, get the ball back. And then what really changes the game is the Jordan Love interception to Pat Surtain.
That was a really good play by Surtain. Like,
dude.
The week before, that reminded me against the Chargers one that ended it. It was just chalk one up to a really good play.
Dude, that guy, I'm telling you, man, like when we talked a few weeks ago about how there's only a few shutdown corners in the NFL, he's one of them. Yeah. And he just showed there, like, it's just such an advantage to be able to go one-on-one, especially with a guy like Christian Watson that's just so explosive. And it makes me so sad because it's like, not only does he pick it, but then Christian Watson lands on his shoulder and gets hurt again.
How is it? Like, do you think it's week to week?
Well, they said he's questionable, so he's not out for the season, but he won't be back next week. I think they probably sit him and then he'll start maybe in a couple weeks. But
that's a smart thing to do. It's not like you're going to get the 1 seed. Well, then again, you are fighting for the division, though. Yeah.
It's hard, man. Yeah. The thing is, we got Jaden Reed back, so like I think we rest him. But so to add insult to injury on that play, not only does Jordan Love get picked, but then we give the ball back to the Broncos, or we got the Christian Watson injury. And so then Broncos go back down the field. They score a touchdown. So that's kind of the start of it. And then the next series, we don't go anywhere, give the Broncos the ball back, and then the Micah Parsons injury. And just when you lose a guy with that much talent, it's just such a blow to your team's morale, you know, and it's like, it's a tight game. It's a 2-point game at this point.
And I think you don't even really care about the game anymore because your guys' goals are so much bigger than that one game. And it's just like everybody, like a collective, like just.
Well, you just think about how much we traded away for him. We traded 2 first-rounders and one of our, you know, defensive tackles, Kenny Clark. Just so much capital for this guy because to push the needle. And you can't blame the Packers. You can't blame the Packers for wanting to do it. Like, the thing is, nobody cares if you make it a deep run in the playoffs. Nobody cares. You only care if you win a Super Bowl. And so when you make a trade like that, it's to go win a Super Bowl. And
you're an SBOB team. Like, you are literally like, that's your goal. You're good enough to where it's like, okay, screw making playoffs.
And so it's like, I can't blame the Packers at all for that. And I'm glad that we made that move, but it just sucks.
I was the one that broke the news to him, by the way.
Sucks. I was watching the game and I saw it happen, and just watching his knee bend like that and just non-contact injury. Like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I thought maybe he had ran into somebody. But then watching it back and watching his knee just bend in like that, it's just,
it sucks.
So depressing, man. So
and he was doing so good. Like, he was such a good closer for you guys.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is we lost him late in the third, and he's probably, like, in my opinion, he's probably the best fourth quarter player in the NFL. Like, just the way he shuts out games, gets to the quarterback, gets big sacks, creates havoc in the fourth quarter. Like, I really believe if we don't lose Micah, I think we win that game. But it's just hard. I think honestly, the offense played well. We ran the football well against the Broncos. Josh Jacobs had a freaking game. I don't know if you saw that catch from Jordan Love. It was awesome.
I honestly thought it'd be a little bit more low scoring than it was.
I thought so too.
I thought both teams played well. I'm at the point now, and maybe this is a credit to how good I believe your team is. I think the Broncos are for real.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm done questioning them. Like, that was like towards the beginning, I think you guys had the lead, and I was kind of like, all right, I think the Packers are going to win this. And then it kind of shifted, and Bo Nix, man, hats off, man. That was clutch.
It was one of his best games of his career.
Yeah,
our secondary too. He carved us up, man. 300 yards, 4 touchdowns. Oof.
Yeah. And we got Micah, more talk about that later in the weekly news. I don't want to get too into it, but yeah, you could just literally hear like the gasps around the world. I wanted so badly to troll you, like you troll me all the fucking time. I couldn't, because that hurts.
Yeah, so. It sucks, man. It sucks.
You got anything else in that game?
I don't think so. You know, I'm not mad at all of how the Packers played. I'm not mad.
It was a good game.
It's just one of those things. It just hurts your heart as a football fan, especially this late in a season when you make, you're, the 2 seed at that point. You're able to think like, well, maybe we'll have a couple home games in the playoffs.
And they were in Denver, right?
Mm-hmm. We were playing at Denver, and just a big game, big loss. But it's just being a football fan. That's part of it. So.